Hey Joe, CJ here. I wanted to thank you for sending me your latest video, and I want to kind of talk about this. I see a lot of improvements here. Let's just first talk about the very first one you sent me. You can see that the club face was very closed at address. Over here the face is much more square. Now the one thing too, you might want to be able to get a little bit closer. You can move the camera a lot closer. I want to see the black part on your glove. In other words, I want to see this part right there that says Titleist or whatever it is. I want to be able to tell what kind of glove you're using. And that's just a benchmark that we can get our left hand a little bit stronger. Again, the reason your club face is so closed here is because that is a compensation for the weak grip here, and by weak I mean turn to the left. So if you actually make your left hand grip and you turn it to the right, that would be stronger in golf. You could then square up the club face and we would have good fundamentals. Now, having said that, so a little bit stronger grip even on your new one. What I want to show you here is if you look at sort of halfway back, you're going to see how narrow you were. Now this one, you're going to see how much more width you're creating. That is so much better. Now remember, we would like to see the letter L about when that left arm's parallel to the ground, about that position. But again, what you're doing it here is you're doing it with your original swing, I should say, is you're doing it with the elbows. Now here at the top, you are creating more width. You are collapsing here at the top, but still much better. And an easy way, for $1, go get a floaty, which is what a kid puts on their arm when they are swimming, little tiny babies, and put that floaty right on your right elbow. That will create even more width, which is what we're after. But overall, let me just say, look how much more your arms are higher here at the top. If I just kind of drew a line across your head, look at how your new swing, your hands are actually above that line. So great job there, Joe. Keep up the good work. The other thing we talked about on your original one, your original swing, is notice how you stay on your right side so much longer. Look at your right foot at this point. On the new one, you are getting through it a lot more. So you can see how much more you're getting through the shot. Here you never really release, you're getting your knees to kiss. So that is great. I am proud of you. So far what we've seen for improvement, what I want you to work on this month is grip a little bit stronger on the left hand and get a floaty to create even more width. Now, what I want to show you, here's your first one. You also sent me one, and we talked about this again. Look at how much more space you had originally right in there, and here you're a lot closer. So that's great work. Now, as you create that letter L, this face should start to rotate a little bit more open. You're going to see here it's still on the closed side. Alright, we need that toe to slightly get a little bit more open or up in the air. Okay. Let me go over here. I will say this though, it is a little bit more open than what it was at address, so that's still good work. Look at the difference in the height of your arms. There, that is phenomenal. I mean, that shaft is literally resting on your shoulder here on the right, you can see. So great job. On the way down, the club, and let's just say this, Joe. I'm going to show you a tour player here. You can see how that shaft is through the top part of that right forearm. Let's look at Boo Weekly here. You can see where that shaft is getting through the right part, or the top part of that forearm. That's really good. Tiger's trying to keep the club in front of him here. He's trying to hit a cut. Alvaro Quiros, longest player in golf, right through the top part of the forearm there. Charles Schwartzel, the shaft is again right through the top part of the forearm. So that is a great position you've got the club coming from. You can see at this point the club head is just behind the hands, whereas you can kind of see the blur. These guys, it's covering up the hands. All that means to me, and all that tells me, is that your club, you're setting up for a draw shot. So the club is exiting perfectly as well. So great job on what you're working on. I wouldn't work a lot on the the backswing. I think the plane of it is great. What we want to do is we want to get that grip a little stronger. We want to create a little bit more width in the backswing. And again, get a floaty for that. Spend the dollar on it. Okay. And then if you wanted to work on just letting the face rotate a little bit, that would be great. Another great training aid for you would be the swing guide. And that is spelt, let me just type this out for you. Swing guide, SWINGYDE. You've seen that in my signature series videos, and that will help you create more width. It'll help teach you to hinge your wrist properly, and it will get that club face square. I think you live in Texas. I'm just kind of looking at the houses there. It looks like a Texas style house. If you're anywhere near a PGA Tour Superstore, they sell them there, as well as other places, or you can go online and just type in swing guide and order one there. Joe, great job. Let me know if you have any questions. Catch me on the blog, on the Insiders area, and we'll see what we can do to continue to improve you. But great job so far, my friend.